and thank you, delegates, for allowing me to speak. My motion addresses the growing social injustice affecting our new migrant communities, and we have the opportunity to address this problem. There are three basic arguments why you must support this motion. The first reason, public interest, which should be the basis of all public policy making and its reviews. The balance of family test within the parent visa category is a harsh test, which discriminates against our newest skilled migrants. New and emerging communities, of which a large portion are from South Asian backgrounds and particularly India, are the most affected due to this test. Family reunion has shaped Australia into a society we enjoy today, allowing grandparents to share their culture, traditions, languages with younger generations. Canada is a country with a comparative standard of living and social welfare to Australia. Canada has welcomed grandparents in large numbers without asking them to pay heavy bonds and deposits or pass hurdles such as balance of family test. Neither they require applicants to leave the country for 6 months after a 1 year stay. These are all harsh and unnecessary measures. As a modern progressive country, we can do better. I want to argue also on productivity grounds. The presence of grandparents and family-based childcare allows parents to confidently participate fully in the workforce. They can take on extra shifts, engage in career development and training, and not need to sacrifice their advancement opportunities. This particularly affects the women who have typically felt the burden of gender perspective roles. We can all do better. My final argument is Labour's own self-interest. As one of the founders of Long Stay Parent Visa campaign and as someone who works closely with emerging communities, I know that this policy is one of the most important issues for these communities. As Claire O'Neill recently said, Labour has lost 1% of its primary vote in every election since 1970s. While Labour is losing some of its traditional base, a new base is emerging. We just need to see it and embrace it before it is too late and it's lost to others. Research shows that new communities are usually not politically very active, and they are also not politically committed voters. So we have an opportunity to work with new migrants who will eventually become citizens and vote. By 2022, we will have been in federal opposition for 20 years in the last 26 years. Leaders such as Hawke, Keating, Braxton, and Andrews are rare. Unless we are prepared to engage with new voters by forming policies that affect them in a meaningful way and attract them to the party, we can't sustain the electoral successes of the past or build on what we currently enjoy in Victoria. We need to act now before it is too late. Canada has 2 years waiting period for parent visa, and we have 30 years. It's shameful. I urge you to support this motion and ask federal Labour to review parent visas, including its high cost, balance of family test, and unnecessary delays of up to 20 years. Thank you.